Hello everyone and welcome to NETCRYPTO, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we're taking a look at Solaxy or Solx, right? That's the ticker Solaxy. So this one is a token that we've already highlighted as a scam, right? And we did explain this in the previous video, but I'm going to be just showing you as well in this video why we say that, showing you the evidence through the blockchain. Right, we're going to be concentrating mainly on ETH today. One thing that I just want to address quickly before we jump into the content is, we're already into the content, is a lot of people do say that the token was supposed to launch after 1 hour, after 3 minutes or whatever, right? So because they are looking at this timer that you see here, well, this timer here is saying 8 minutes left, right? But then it's until next price increase. So this timer just represents the end of the current price within the pre-sale, right? It doesn't mean that when this timer runs out, that's when you'll be able to get your tokens. I just wanted to clarify this because I do get this a lot in the comments, right? So like I said, it's just an agency thing that the scammers use to try and create some sort of agency for people to go and like, wow, no, it's price increase, the timer is going down, let me go and invest right now, right? And then this thing will continue to go for like another month, right? So don't be deceived by this timer, right? So now let's jump into the content. So in the previous video, we had actually spoken about how money is being moved around. There was already a cash out that was being done to Binance, and just coming now, we are doing part 2 of the forensic investigation. Couple more cash outs is happened, mainly concentrating to ETH, also USDT, right? And one of the things that we can see already for this one, we are into the stage 4. We are actually going to be adding, updating this right after stage 4 of the scam flow. 5 should actually now be, that's where you start to see the cash outs occurring, right, to exchanges and so on. So let's jump straight to see what we can see on the blockchain, right? So to reiterate what we did in the last forensic investigation, so this is part 2, is what we saw was there was a lot of money. That is, I did not actually update this, right? Most probably I will update this after it is launched to see when time to cash out, to actually claim comes. It will be interesting to see who are able to claim and who can't, depending on what the scammer, what method they are going to use into this particular scam. So everyone who is investing into Solaxy, you are actually investing into this address here that is ending AF3F, right? AF3F. This is the address that you're actually putting your money. That is, if it is on ETH, right, you are investing into AF3F. And we established already that from this AF3F, once your money is in this address, is being moved immediately, right, to there are 2 locations here, 5A06 and 34A4. This 34A4 address is very important. Why? Because that 34A4 address was created by the same contract creator of Flockers, right? He also created the same creator 9602 created both contracts, right? One contract is Solaxy, one is Flockers, ending 779A. And if you remember, Flockers was a rug pull, right? It was a rug pull. So most definitely, this is why this one is it's got a direct link to the scammers, right? And they are using the same modus operandi actually that they used with Flockers, right? Slightly different, but more or less the same as you're going to be seeing within this content, right? So this is a very important address. It was created by the same contract creator who created also a similar address for Flockers, which rug pulled, as you can see from the chart, right? So let's continue. So from these 2 addresses, A506 as well as 34A4, right, we are then starting to see this very important wallet, right? 136C. This is a very important wallet, right? Because this is the wallet where all investor funds are coming in, right? So let's go and take a look at it, right? On Etherscan, this wallet. So There we go. So just give it a moment to load. Right, so this 136C, you can see about 1,670 ETH sent on the 20th of January, right? And if you look at this address, currently it's holding 2.4. It was actually holding a little bit more yesterday, right? 2.4 in terms of ETH. Other tokens, it's holding about 700,000. There are 4 tokens. You can see USD, most of it is in USDT. ARC20 token, right? It's holding about 700K in that. Right, so this is a very important address, right, because all the money is coming in here funded by 34A4, this wallet, right, which was created, right, by the same contract creator of the Flockers, similar wallet in there, right, the 9602, the same guy created as well as the Flockers scam as well, right? So and then you also have another interesting wallet, right, which is 1F9E, right? That's where also the funds are going from 34A4, right? So let's take a look at this. As you can see, 34A4, this is where all the funds are coming in. Let's go and also take a look at this one, right, to see what's going on with this. So just give it a moment to load. So you see there's 4 million worth in tokens. There are 11 tokens in here, right? So you see there's USDC here. There's about 3.8 million, right, in USDC. And we also do see here there is about 200K. So from the time that I did this video, these values are fluctuating, obviously, right? But you do see that this one F9E wallet is currently holding around 5 million, and this 136C is holding around 3 million, right? And these are the hot wallets for the scammers. What do we mean by hot wallets? So this is where, these are the main wallets where money is being moved around. From here, money is being moved around. They had the same strategy with Flockers, right? This 779A was actually one of the wallets. Let's just check and see what has happened to this wallet, or if they have drained it by now, because the Flockers rug pull, it's been quite a while since it has happened. Yeah, so as you can see, the wallet only has got $50 left, created by the same contract creator. So indeed, they have taken the money out, right, 36 days ago. That's where we see some previous transactions into this. Yeah, so most definitely we can say that the money has been moved out from this one, right? So let's go back and we see now the cash outs, right? These are the cash outs that we can see so far, right, in terms of ETH as well as USDT. So the first one was on the 21st of January, right, 2025 around, and then you see there was 1.3 million, right, that was moved. So now here, the address that you need to actually report is this one, right? Of course, you need to report this address, right? Report this address. You can report this in Etherscan, Binance as well, 136C, very important address to report, as well as this address, 603F. So these two addresses, both of them, you need to report these two, right? They are schema addresses, right? So of course, this is the what address where money is being moved around, right? So even this address as well, you need to report this address, 1F9E, because when you report these addresses, it actually limits the scammers' options, right? When they want to move the money around, the only thing that they can actually do is to put this money back into the liquidity when it actually launches. They didn't do it for Flockers, right? As you see now, they've completely drained that address. There was plus minus, I think 7-8 million. I can't really remember, but you can check the Flockers video, the forensic investigation for Flockers. You can check it out, right? This address right here, right, for Flockers, it had a lot of money, but now it has been emptied, as we just saw. There's just $50 in there now, right? So there was also another cash out to Binance, right? This is the Binance address here, right? But the address that you need to report is this one right here, the address ending A7DF, right? So this A7DF address is a schema address. This address is actually someone who's doxed to Binance, so you need to report this as well. 3,001,500 ETH was cashed out to Binance for this specific one, and then the other transaction here is from the same address, A7DF, right? So the first one, this a transaction number 2 cash out, A7DF, 1,500 ETH, 3.1 million US, was on the 24th of January 2025, right? And then the last cash out that we see on ETH, right, is about 847 ETH cashed out. Same address, A7DF, report this one at this address, right, to Binance authorities, right? By the way, if you want a special tracing, if you invest into this one, you want to report a report generated from the time that you have actually invested into Solaxy, right? Step-by-step explanation of the money, how it is being moved around, right? And you want a report that you can use for the authorities, either for the police, right, and also for exchanges like Binance. Just join the NETCRYPTO membership and you'll be able to make such a request, and I can generate that report for you. Once you provide that address, I can do the tracing for you, right? You can just join the NETCRYPTO membership, right? Any sort of tracing, the master tracker membership level, right, is sufficient for just tracing a single address end to end, right, and generate a professional report that you can use with the authorities. That's just something I just wanted to just put out there. You just need to click the join and you'll be able to drop me an email, and we can discuss exactly how you want your report, right? So this is the other address, right? So the tally here comes to around 16 million, right, that we can see, right, around. So we can see there's 8, around 14 million around there. So currently these hot wallets have plus minus 8 million, right? And so far the amount that has been cashed out is 6 million. But it's important to note that we are just looking at ETH here and some USDT. There's still a lot of money on, because they are claiming to have raised 25 million now. So we know that there is a lot of money on Solana. We haven't done any tracing on Solana, right? If there's something that you're interested in, and if you are a member, right, of the channel on the appropriate level, you can also let me know if you want to do that sort of tracing as well, and we can discuss it on email as well, right? How you want your report to look and all that, for you to submit that to the authorities, right? So what can we expect for Solaxy, right, when it actually does launch? Is it going to be a rug pull like what we saw with Wall Street Pepe? As you can see, rug pull, Flockers, rug pull, right? Crypto All Stars, rug pull. Pepe Unchained actually pumped. It went to a 5x, but now it's around 75, 77, 78, around the percent down from the last price of the pre-sale. We know that the last price of the pre-sale was 0.013, currently 2045. Once it has hit 203, that will be an 80%, which means that it would be on stage 8 of the scam. We know stage 8 of the scam can be reached within a week, like what we see happening to Flockers, Wall Street Pepe, Crypto All Stars, to about 3 months, of which I think Pepe is around that region, 3 to 6 months. That's where you see this 80, 90% price drop, and then the scam is over, right? We know that as soon as Pepe Unchained wrapped up, they jumped onto Wall Street Pepe, which is also, they've already wrapped up with it. They even launched it below the pre-sale price, right? That's how brazen these scammers are. So I'm going to be uploading this updated tracking, right, in the description of this video. I'm going to be uploading this one. If it's still the old one, maybe I might have forgotten, you can just hit me up in the comments, or if you're a member, just let me know on email, right? And also, one thing that I just want to say right off the bat is request for reviews, right? You want me to look at a specific project, pre-sale, you want to do an investigation like the one you see in this video, right? It requires you to join the membership. Only channel members are able to make requests for reviews for projects, right? You just need to ensure that you click the join, right? Join the membership, and then once you join the membership, you get a welcome message with all the information in there and plenty of other messages inside, right? And you can now do requests for reviews. And by the way, the scammers behind this Solaxy are doxed to the channel members in this video. The scammers docs, right? So it's also available to members only of the channel. There are a bunch of perks to being a NETCRYPTO member, right? Especially the 2x challenge, right? It's invaluable, and multiple perks, video review requests, 2x challenge, right? Priority reply, emails, comments, and so on, right? So this is what my update for this one. Let me know, what do you think in the comment section? What do you think the scammers are going to do this time? Do you think they're going to allow Solaxy to go to have maybe a 2-3x? If they do that, we already know that they are cashing out a lot of money just on ETH. We don't even know how much they've cashed out on Solana. So one thing is for sure, there isn't enough liquidity for everyone. So if they allow this token to go to a 3, 4, 5x, right, we definitely know that a lot of investors, especially those who invested the largest amounts, are going to be blocked from being able to claim. The button is simply going to be just deactivated. It's called a front-end scam, right? Or if it is directly in Best Wallet, by the way, stay away from Best Wallet, right? If you're using Best Wallet, make sure you transfer your ETH out of there, right, and to a more safer wallet like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, Phantom, right? So that's just one thing that I can just tell you, right? They don't use Best Wallet, right? So this is my update for this one. Like I said, join the NETCRYPTO membership, right? If you want to get more involved, or you want to just fast track your way into crypto, right? It's quite educational to be a NETCRYPTO member. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.